What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Once again, it's the Two Truth Podcast. My name right here, Tyler, of course, a.k.a. Tyrese. We got Miguel over here on my left side. We got Christian right over here, right next to me. And we got my main man, Phil, to my right. First of all, Phil, let's start with your weekend, man. How was that Usher concert?
Usher, baby. A couple things. First of all, well, let me not start throwing shade at the crowd. Usher's a genius.
Elaborate.
Usher's a genius. So doors open at 7.
Who was
Show starts at 8.
Was there an opener?
No opener.
No opener? Oh, okay.
His DJ Mars was the DJ. Then you get at 8 you get this thing on the screen that says 1 hour till activation. Just some robotic AI shit comes on the screen. You're like, all right, you got 1 hour to get drinks in. Familiar with that?
Nice.
Seen that before.
Mm-hmm.
15 minutes before the show starts, some dude comes out and DJ Mars is like, hey, we got this new spot in the back, this second stage that Usher's opened today called the G Spot.
That is crazy.
And he goes,
Did
this
you
is
run
this
there?
new thing we got going in the back called the G Spot. We need 15 lucky ladies to show us why they deserve to watch this concert in the G Spot.
Oh, my
Come
God.
on, this is nuts
So
already.
then the whole crowd turns into a twerking contest all throughout the whole bottom
You
bowl.
thought you was at a Met concert.
And Usher's dude is just walking by, getting twerked on, deciding if someone should go down to the G Spot or not.
Did he? See, I was gonna say I thought it was something where it was gonna be where like nobody could find the G spot.
That'd be clever. That'd be clever.
So then he gets 15 down there, and then he goes.
Well, what was the looking of the 15? Were they like 8 out of 10s?
You ever seen what?
Some low.
You ever seen how Common is like very diplomatic when he pulls people on stage?
Most definitely.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Good call.
Hurt.
So he gets it to 15, and he's like, all right, we're switching it up. We said it was 15, but actually only 6 of y'all can stay.
Whoa, that is
Damn,
nuts.
did they make them have a battle?
So tell us or show us why you should stay.
Oh, I know some people were taking their shit off.
And then it
sure.
turns into a battle.
A twerk battle.
A twerk battle.
Nice.
Then, they eliminate 9 of them.
Were there some?
They go back to their chairs, get all their stuff, bring it to them. They bring them some care packages, some bottles, and they're all chilling up there. And the crowd went from like a 5 to a 10 from that situation. And by 9:05, Usher came to the most lit crowd.
Did he just roller skate out after that?
It was crazy.
Damn.
That's
Yeah.
a fire intro. I'm not
It
gonna
was
lie.
crazy. I was like, I've seen people DJs have to get that crowd hype, but I've never seen anything like this. This man is genius.
That is next level.
Man.
And what's funny is somehow it felt like, I don't know, I was like, this would be an interesting thing to do in a 50-50 crowd, but there was like 7 men at that concert.
Yeah, that would be a good concert to go to. Then.
I gotta say, just up until maybe like a couple hours ago, I was still almost about to go tonight. But I gave that up for you guys. I just wanted
He's talking to you
respect.
listeners here. He's talking
Too
to you
much
listeners.
respect.
I was talking to one of the homies earlier today, and they was like, "Oh, this tickets is hella cheap." I was like, "Okay, maybe we should go." My wife, she said she couldn't go, but she was like, "You can go." And I was like, "I don't know if I really want to go to the Usher concert with the homie." Is that
Yeah, I was
really-
about to say.
is that really the move? And then in the group chat, he was like, "Yo, I just got these 7th row tickets for free."
7th row. Yeah, it's too
And I was
close
like,
to be with
what?
two dudes.
And I was like, damn. I was like, damn, that's a pretty good.
That's a red
pretty
flag.
good
Seventh
one.
row, you got to find out what section.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure they were good because he works for the Croc and he knows hella people in the industry, so he gets good tickets to
You
shit.
got 95 minutes.
Hey, you still got 95 minutes, man.
Nah, but and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna just drop off this speaker that I was like 2 minutes away from my guy's house to drop off a speaker. I was like, all right, I didn't want to call him right before I got there. So I dropped off the speaker. Like 3 minutes later, I got in the car and I hit him up and I was like, so what's the deal? You got these tickets? And he was like, man, the homie just hit me like right 2 seconds ago. And I was like, it's not meant to be. Guess I'm doing the pod.
Hey.
So I'm here, y'all.
Yeah, what's your take on that though? Like on an Usher concert
With the
like,
homie?
Which part?
Yeah, with the homies.
Oh,
Like,
I was watching all the groups last night.
Yeah.
That was my favorite part.
yeah,
Was
can you
people
go
watching-
to a concert like that with
people
the
watching
homies?
was crazy.
Yeah. It feels real questionable. I don't know. Like,
Yeah. I don't
There was a
know.
couple.
I don't know.
There was various ages of just the homies there. I was telling Miguel, there was a group of 45-year-olds in all white shoes, little cream pants, white shirts, cream fedoras, the whole crew sitting in VIP, looking like New Edition in 2034. I seen some 15-year-old boys that were just there, like on some homie shit, like doing their little selfies before the concert.
Like they didn't even know the songs, probably.
No, definitely not. No
I was
way.
like, how are 15-year-olds fans of Usher?
They're there with their moms.
I can't get down with that. I'm not gonna lie.
No,
Can't-
you wouldn't do it.
Nah.
Okay.
With the homies to the Usher concert?
Yeah.
Nah.
What if it was more than one homie? If it was like
That's
a
even
group,
worse.
A group of homies.
That's even worse, I think.
What if it's just all of us?
Nah.
VIP.
Fuck no.
Hey, you're tripping.
Oh, what if,
Nah.
what if it was a suite?
Hey,
Does
sweet
that
We-
little
then
more
we-
does that
if
make
we-
a
oh, if we
difference?
got the
Does that make a
suite, then we
difference?
get. Yeah, because if we got the suite, then we can invite.
Oh, you can.
We
bring
can
people
invite some
in.
chicks to the
Okay,
suite.
Okay.
We can maybe sneak them in, but like.
Totally, you can.
But seat
Yeah,
to
you could
seat,
definitely do that. I
arm
would
to
never do
arm
anything
with the
like that,
homies at the Usher concert.
Yeah.
Nah, I can't get down with that.
Like
bro.
all locked arms, like buddies.
Yeah, that's not gonna work for me.
That's crazy.
No, that's not crazy.
It is crazy because when he did You Remind Me, and he would do, ooh, 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 I was right in there. It was like I was 11 again.
Oh, you mean you make me wanna?
Nice.
Yeah,
You make me wanna?
Yeah.
What about you, Christian? What'd you do this weekend, man?
Oh man, I missed the parties again this weekend. A little tired, you know.
Golly.
Uh,
Tired from High Rocks?
yeah, man. Took the High Rocks class again.
I know.
They was on me in the comment section.
Yeah, they
I
were.
saw that.
They were killing you.
But yeah, they tried to pull some High Rocks moves this Saturday.
Oh.
They tried to change it up.
Well, what were the moves?
Some devil's press? What the fuck? Like, why does it gotta be called a devil's press one?
You're just lucky it wasn't Man Makers.
I don't even know what that is.
So, I think of Devil's Press, but worse.
Yeah.
But worse.
Wait, what is a devil's press?
It's like a. It's basically
Devil's
like a
Press
hinge,
is
like a clean
It's
with
a burpee into a
burpee.
thruster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas
Horrible.
a Man Maker is a burpee renegade row clean thruster.
Yeah, but it was basically they tried to make it. They tried to make it a little bit harder
kill
this
you.
weekend. Basically, they tried to make it a little harder.
Yeah, because they were like, "Oh, Christian's talking shit, huh?" All right.
Yeah. They didn't think I was gonna come either because I didn't sign up.
Oh, I
but
see.
that was a play.
Wow.
They're like, "Oh, you're here."
You were running
Yeah,
the
what
long
the fuck
game.
you thought I was gonna run?
Veteran.
I'm
Christian, I
saying 10
still-
toes.
I still, you versus Blaine. He said he want to use pro weights. I feel like you should just use regular weights.
What does he mean by pro weights? Can you
They
explain
have
that?
different categories for different levels. They're different weights. Like a sled would be like 450 versus like 350.
They also don't understand like. They some old heads. That's what they don't fucking understand. They don't understand that shit. I was in class. I was like, "Yeah, this shit hard. These people over here about to throw up. They don't understand. I'm one of the best motherfuckers in shape at this goddamn gym. Fuck is wrong with them?
Motherfucker been watching a lot of Anthony Edwards tapes.
Yo, that shit's crazy." I was like, "Yo, these motherfuckers must not know my background."
They forget this guy's young and like a professional athlite, right? So it does come
better
with the
do your
territory.
baseball.
A little
Better
bit.
Google me.
Shot fired.
Oh, that's crazy. Come on, I got my basketball background too. Don't play with me. You try. Hey, Phil. Hey, speaking of such. Speaking of such, Phil, you really got. That's what you're on. That's really what you're on.
Phil with the sneaky
No.
videos.
That was just a private video.
Nah, that's crazy. You went to the tapes though to get that one. That wasn't even like you had to go all the way, go cut it. Like you went deep in the archives.
I had to cut it. I had to align it with the sound
Yeah,
from a
that's
Sprite
fucking
commercial.
crazy.
No, you timed it nicely.
Yeah, that's nuts.
But I want to tell you the secondary part of the story. Okay, I came in today. It's Veterans Day. My son did not have school, so
Well,
I brought,
moving on, Mike, how was your weekend?
brought him to the gym with me. Brought him to the gym with me, and I had totally forgotten about the video. As soon as we get here, my son goes up to Phil and was like, "I really like that video that you made." And he was like reenacting
And the
it.
thing
And he
is,
was
the
like, "If
people
you
don't
want to
understand the
get to
hoop
the," he
was
did the
down,
voice. He was like,
too.
"If you want to get to the NBA, then you."
He did do the voice.
the brick voice and everything.
He said, "Where's the guy who missed?"
Yeah, see,
He didn't even know.
See, it's the
though.
shit I'm talking about.
No, this is really happened.
Yeah,
He
this-
had no
you gotta be
idea.
trying to throw me under the bus at the gym all the time.
I forgot about that part of the story. That part was funny.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
See, you got the youth against me now. It's the youth, the older people too.
Yeah, sorry.
Where do you stand with High Rock?
Gen Alpha.
Secondly,
But High Rock, no. Shout out to High Rocks though. In all seriousness, shout out to Leah, Carly, Luke, Josh, Bree. And I think of myself. I think that was my team.
That's your team?
Yeah, I think that was my team.
Solid team right
But
there.
yeah, shout out to them. Yeah, everybody worked hard. It was a lot harder this Saturday than it was last Saturday. But yeah, I appreciate them. Welcome me back, even though they tried to pull the rug
It
from
kind
under
of just
me.
depends what you're good at. Like if you show up,
Yeah.
and
'Cause,
it's
yeah,
some-
we
it's
did-
some exercise that you're not great at. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
because
harder.
what do we do? We did the ski erg. We did the ski erg,
Row,
row,
bear crawls,
bear
burpee
crawls.
broad jumps,
Yep.
devil's
broad jump.
press.
Bike,
pull-ups.
pull up.
Yeah,
But yeah, it was a good workout.
it was
Yeah.
some madness.
Nice.
But yeah, the throwing up on the workout is crazy though. I ain't never thrown up on a workout. I don't know about you guys, but I ain't never thrown up
Me
working
either.
out.
Never have.
I threw up first day of basketball practice, like after coming back to basketball
From winter
practice.
break.
Yeah.
Yo, have you guys seen that video on Instagram when they're like, there's the team playing basketball, it's like the first practice from winter break and they're just throwing the ball around?
Nah,
You guys didn't see that on Instagram?
nah.
Yeah, that shit's funny. That's just the truest shit ever.
Christian,
Okay,
if you don't
so-
send it to me, I don't see it.
Okay,
No,
so
I
anyway.
do be sitting there feeling and Tyler some funny ass content all the time though.
Oh, but we're not included in that?
Nah, we just got like a good rapport.
Okay.
We got the kind of
Damn.
we got a good rapport. Sorry.
Crazy. I got a bad
So-
rapport.
What'd you do this weekend, Miguel?
Man, I just went to my daughter had basketball tournaments both Saturday and Sunday, so that took up a lot of the weekend. DJ'd on Friday and DJ'd a brunch on Sunday as well. So
When are you at Stone Cafe so I can pull up
Stonehouse, not till next month.
next month? All right.
Yep. Oh, we'll shout it out.
Yeah,
Shout
most
it out on the
definitely.
pod.
You should pull up.
I'm pulling
You
up.
should.
It's the
Hey,
same crowd
that's
that was
good.
at the Usher concert.
Yeah, that's my type of crowd right there. Come on.
All right. Moving on. We're coming up to the beginning of the holiday season. I guess that's Thanksgiving and Christmas and all the other December holidays included, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, Festivus.
Right, Festivus. I forgot. Okay.
Yep.
We got my birthday too in December,
What day is that?
the 18th.
18th. Okay.
Supposed to be born on the 25th. That's why I know I'm a star.
Definitely pull up to Christian's birthday.
No, here we go. Here we go.
That's right.
No,
That's right. Sugar
we,
Hill.
we might
Where's that
throw
one
we
at?
might throw a part 3. It's in the works. It's in the works.
All right. Let's see. Phil and Christian, you guys don't have kids yet. Tyler, you do have
I do have a
a
kid.
child.
Single.
So you're new to this still.
I'm
but,
new, very new.
Have you done holiday photos yet?
Absolutely. We
Okay.
actually knocked that out this Saturday. And
You already did it?
Oh, yeah. We did it on Saturday.
Oh, you see, that's how
man.
you know that you're still new in the game because you got it early. You must have had it planned for months on the calendar. Okay.
Hey, you don't even want to know how far in advance this was booked.
Okay. See, yeah.
So I date, or not date, I'm married to.
See, yeah.
Cut that.
Cut that. Bree,
Bree,
Bree's man's
Oh,
life.
Bree's at the
Cut,
Usher
clip it.
concert right now. Actually,
Clip it.
18 minutes, Bree.
18 minutes in.
Save Tyler's life.
But my wife is an event manager, and so I'm pretty sure we had these booked about 8 months ago, to be honest.
okay,
So we
okay.
used the same photographer that we used for our engagement photos, wedding photos, maternity photos, and these same holiday pictures.
Can she get a
last
shout out?
year.
Oh, okay. So this
Sarah.
is private.
Sarah,
You do
does she got a
private
business?
photo
Sarah
sessions.
and photo. Sarah and photography.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sarah and photography. So you're doing private photo sessions.
No, semi-private. So we always bring my wife's brother along for the ride. So I always bring my brother-in-law. He's got 2 kids as well.
Okay.
And his fiance, and
So you guys split a session.
split a set. It's
That's what I'm
cheaper.
talking
It's
about.
cheaper that way.
You know, I
and
know.
photographers are not cheap.
Okay, so
So
this
this
is
is
your-
for those that don't know.
Yeah,
this
because
is your
you
holiday-
basing it on time, right?
Yeah, you book a little like 30-minute sessions.
Got you. Okay, so this is your holiday photos for like your Christmas cards.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And have you done Santa pictures as well?
Heath has done Santa pictures. He did them last year. He kind of didn't really know what was going on yet.
Yeah.
Because he was so young. He wasn't even a year old. He was just kind of stunned. And every time the flash went off, he was just looked like he got like stunned with a stun gun. He's just
Yeah.
kind of spazzed out for a second. But he got to sit with his 2 older cousins for that too.
Okay, so is this year, is he going to do it by himself or is he going to do it with cousins again?
We'll see.
Okay.
See how he's feeling.
How old is he?
He's a year and a half now.
Okay, yeah. So this could be a little tougher.
Yeah. Now he's more aware. He's more aware of things, so he's
That's
a little
what
more
I mean.
cautious. Yeah. Like his last doctor's appointment, like as soon as we got in the room and the nurse was trying to take his temperature, he
Yeah.
was like,
He's like, I've been here
Nah,
before.
I'm good. Last time I was here, I got poked in the leg a couple
Yeah,
times.
I'm cool.
I don't
Yeah.
know about this.
When they're babies, the Santa can just hold them and it's all good or whatever. And
Yeah.
it's cute. And then once it gets to where they know what's going on, they're like, the fuck is this guy in the red suit? And why are you trying to let him sit next to me? And
Who is this
yeah,
strange?
so
and you
then
walking
that's when I
away.
start crying. So
Yeah.
it's crazy. Yeah, I've been doing this for like 23 years now. And yeah, It's rough.
You
Yeah,
guys still do Christmas cards every year?
No, we haven't. We don't do Christmas cards every year. We usually try to do something, but we don't do like photo sessions necessarily. We might just like use some photos from throughout the year, stuff like that.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
You can just send in a bunch of pictures now to like some little thing on Shutterfly or some app and just make a Christmas card. It's pretty easy these days.
For sure. Yeah.
Man, that sounds tight, but no, I don't think my wife's ever gonna go for that one.
Nah, the private session is dope.
No.
Stick with that.
Yeah, I don't know. With it being booked 8 months in advance
Yeah.
every time.
Okay.
We're probably already booked for next year, honestly.
Okay. Have you ever taken Santa pictures?
every year. My mom makes us do it every year.
Okay.
Still?
Yep, we usually go to
That's what's
Nordstrom's.
up. I love it. You still go to Nordstrom?
Nordstrom's at South Center.
Yeah, that's where we went last year.
Yeah,
Let's
Nordstrom's
go.
at South Center, man.
Do you guys go on Black Santa Day?
They used to have the Black Santa.
Oh, they still do.
They do?
Yeah, they have
got
a day.
Black Santa. They got an Asian Santa.
You know how I know
really?
they have a day? So it's like 10 years ago, and I show up to work, and I got this boss who is like very unaware. Like she used to be my parents' neighbor, and one day she was like, "Your parents are putting their house for sale," and I was like, "Yeah, they're getting divorced." And she was like, "Well, tell them to hold on. They're fucking up the neighborhood." And I was like, "It's not.
That's
this
not
is
gonna
weird."
happen.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
"That's
what?
weird. That's weird to tell me." And I come in one day, and she was just like, "I booked this Santa session, and I should have known something was up because it was super easy to book."
That's
and we got there and it was
fucking
Black
crazy.
Santa Day. They should put that somewhere. And I was like, why are you telling me of all your employees? Why are you complaining about Black Santa to me?
Because you know all the black people, and you should have talked to them.
I was
about
like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
She was
That's wild.
very oblivious.
Yeah.
But that's how I found out Nordstrom had Black Santa.
Yeah, people be having no awareness sometimes.
That's not how I wanted to find out.
Yeah, that's insane, to say the least.
And Phil, do you do any kind of holiday photos or Santa pictures with the wife?
No, we've never done any holiday photos.
Maybe this will be the year.
Not yet.
And probably won't be. If this was going to be the year, it would happen. I'm married to a photographer.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
true.
that's
You guys
probably
should-
why.
yeah.
Also,
If
it's
this
like
was going to be the year, it would have happened.
All right, moving on. We hit the high rocks, and now we got to go to the low rocks. We got to talk about
Oh
the
man,
election.
that was good.
that was a good. That was a good one.
The election.
He's
yeah.
not- Dude,
You
it's-
get a point for that one.
Thank you. It was a freestyle. Man, how'd you guys feel about the election? And it's been pretty rough week for me.
Yeah,
I did-
How you guys doing?
I thought it was going to be a lot closer. I honestly, I thought it was going to be a toss-up, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we all thought that after last Monday, we all thought it was going to be like
Exhibit
neck to neck.
37. These pollsters don't know what they're doing.
They don't
How
know
do they
shit.
have jobs?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's wild.
I mean, it's such a small sliver of whatever population. I feel like it's hard to gauge off of polls anyway. But they sounded like they knew what they were talking about, right?
Yeah, because they had done some things to account for the last few polls.
Right.
I've listened to some people talk about them. They're like, some of the things they're just not accounting for is they're asking people and people are just lying to them. I'm
Yeah.
like, well, then throw the whole method away. You're just counting on people telling the truth.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's one thing that makes you look at it you're like,
Yeah.
And all these people said they weren't voting for Trump, and he wins by a
landslide.
large margin.
Yeah.
It wasn't as
People
crazy,
are
but it did
sneaky.
feel like that Dave Chappelle SNL skit from 2016 all over again.
It really did.
And I did watch that skit again, and I laughed.
Do you think everything was legit? You have any questions about that?
Nah,
About
this one
legitimacy
was.
of what?
The voting? I mean, the
I felt like Jalen
conservative
Rose
side has been
guarding
saying
Kobe when he
for
dropped
for
81.
The past how many years that the election was all fraudulent and everything, and then all of a sudden everything was fine as soon as Trump won. So I'm just curious if there was any potential.
Yeah, I don't know. It was
questions
it
about
was
that.
kind of like weird. It was like that movie. Like you watch that movie,
Which one?
like a movie you've seen over time, like over and over, and like you know the ending.
Oh yeah.
But you're like, this time's gonna be a little different. Like it was one of those. Like when it happened, it's like, I guess
That's what we're doing.
we're just in America.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I mean, I saw a video at one point where it looked like the Trump party was picking up homeless people and just taking them to go vote, which is crazy.
I mean, you can do that.
I mean, yeah, it's not against the law, I guess.
No.
And in Pennsylvania, you could pay them,
Right.
And you can,
as a judge ruled.
Yeah.
but yeah,
You
they're,
can't give water, but you can pay.
they're literally just picking up homeless people, slapping Trump hats on them, putting them on the bus,
Really?
taking them. Let's go vote.
The reverse
immigrant thing.
reverse put him on a bus?
damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
wild.
I mean, what do you think about what's the outcome or what are we looking at here for the next 4 years?
I think you're looking at go talk to Bernie Sanders because he told y'all, and y'all keep acting like he's fucking crazy, and he's not.
Yeah.
Everything he said is spot on. And if you have the guy that's your far left guy saying some shit that the people who are against you are saying, maybe that guy's right because he's definitely not on the people against you's team. He's on your team. He just might be right about what he's saying.
It seems like even just in the last couple of days, there's already things starting to slowly happen that's just showing that they don't really. They were just lying about a lot of stuff. All the things that they acted like they were going to do, we'll see. We'll see.
Who?
But, the Trump campaign.
Oh, well, yeah. Yes.
That's what he did last time.
I know that. I knew that already, but like, he's not even sworn in yet, and you know.
Oh, I wasn't taking the. I mean, I felt like we saw in 2016 that we were reverting to high school level
Of campaign promises.
campaign. Yeah, there's going to be vending machines are going to be free.
Right.
No homework.
Yeah.
Ever.
Ever.
Swimming pool in the commons.
Yeah.
I felt like we were there. It didn't feel like my team knew we were there.
Well, what do you think is going to be the biggest mistakes that people are going to realize that they made by voting for him?
Ooh, I don't know. That's a good question.
That is a good question.
I mean, I think people's top thing they would like to see changed is probably going to be inflation in general.
Mm-hmm.
I think people love to use McDonald's prices, gas prices. I think if people don't see eggs, milk, if people don't see those things changed, then they're not going to feel like they made the right decision.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's a great question, and I don't really feel like that was. I don't even know if they're going to feel bad about their decision if that doesn't happen because it wasn't something like I felt like the other side addressed as much.
Yeah, do we feel like the Republican Party won it or the Democratic Party lost it?
I would say lost.
Yeah, I think lost.
And the reason I would say that is because Trump pretty much got the same amount of votes in all 3 times he's run. And the Democrats got like 8 million less votes this time than last time.
And it's crazy he's only beat 2 women.
Yeah.
I mean that yes, when you're I do think if you're putting a woman on stage, there's a more uphill battle than a man. But I also think Kamala was given a hard task because she was given like an incredibly short runway.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How much do you think that played a role in the loss?
Short runway?
No, the fact that she was a woman.
Oh, I think it plays a large role because I think we always think that people are going to like necessarily be like show up and be like, oh no, I don't want vote for a woman. But there are some people who will just like will stay out of it. Like, and that's what I think you see just by numbers. It wasn't like a lot of people. Like some demographics for sure shifted
Yeah, look
over.
at the
In
demographic
fact,
breakdown.
every demographic went right except for white college-aged women and black women. Everybody else moved right compared to last time.
Yeah.
But you also saw a lot of people on the left, like just sheer numbers didn't show up. Like all of our elections have been trending up. And this year, to vote for the right, just as many showed up as last time. And we just had, I think I read that we had 8 million people not show up just between New York and California alone compared to last time.
Is that because
Wow.
we thought that there wasn't a chance that he was going to win this time?
No, because we already went through that in 2016, so I don't think people were doing that. I think people were really just like looked at him and they're like, "Nah, I'm not fucking with him." But they looked at her and were just like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be at home."
Yeah.
They just stayed home.
I think that a lot of it has to do with all the rhetoric from the Trump campaign is very divisive, right?
Yeah,
It's all about blaming everything that's wrong in people's life on immigrants or the Democratic Party and their policies, even if it was just misleading or non-factual information.
Yep.
The Democrats didn't really seem to have any one thing that was gonna be divisive, even if in a positive way. You
Sure.
know what I mean? Something that
Most definitely.
the Bernie campaign was able to really grab was to make this thing between the 1% and the 99%.
Yeah.
Right? And to be like, these people have all this money. They
Yeah.
need to pay more in taxes. This is what's keeping you down.
Sure.
And there has to be kind of like a villain on the other side.
Yeah.
And I don't think the Democratic campaign was able to do that as much, to like have this really divisive issue or something that they could focus all their energy on.
And why?
I agree. And I think one thing that it's not just that they didn't have anything that they could focus on. They didn't have anything they focused on that mattered to everyone.
Right.
Like I think something that Obama was great at this. Trump is great at this too, just in a completely different way.
Right.
But he can come in and speak to his people and like he can say three things that affect that whole crowd.
Yeah.
Like Kamala can be up and be like, first time home buyers, I'm about to help you with this. And everybody who
Right.
has a home is like,
that shit
I don't
don't affect
help
me.
you.
that, yeah.
And then she can be like, small business owners, I'm gonna help you with this. And everybody who doesn't own a small business,
Right.
most people are just like, what?
Yeah,
what,
I work at
that doesn't help
I
me.
work at a
Like,
job.
Why
Yeah.
are you? Why is this crowd 100 people? You're speaking to 3.
Right.
And I think that's a difference in how people can feel.
Yeah.
And that doesn't. That's just something that the whole point of a party is you need to be able to speak to people. Like I think
course.
Hillary did the same thing. In the sense that there was this group that was left out, and in Hillary's campaign, I think the people who were left out were poor white people, and they're just like, "Yo,
Yeah.
me." And I think you need to speak to everyone. And I think one of the things, like I think Obama was pretty general, and I think Trump is too. One of the things that is the benefit of being general is like you could talk to a whole room
Right.
and make them feel good, or in Trump's case, make them feel riled up.
Yeah.
But in a way that gets people to come out for you.
To go to the polls, yeah.
And that seems like, I would even say Biden didn't rile people up to come out for him.
Right.
They were just riled up to come out against Trump.
Yeah. and honestly, come out against COVID because
Sure.
they were just so over that whole time period,
Yeah.
and they related that to the incumbent party, which was Trump.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
they were just like, we got to get away from this
For sure.
to get out of this.
Yeah.
I think that was a huge part of that.
I agree. And I think that was actually also one of something that was hard for Kamala is that they were trying to make her like a fresh new face and the incumbent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
right.
people who are on the outside are just like, no, you're the incumbent.
You're the
You're
incumbent.
what we don't like right now.
Right.
Like,
And she wasn't able to like separate herself.
right, because she couldn't. Because
Even-
to separate herself, she has to throw Joe Biden under the bus.
Right.
Yeah.
And Joe Biden isn't the former president; he's the current president.
Yeah.
So, who is the guy she works for right now?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
she's the vice president right now.
Tough position to be in.
So
but-
like there was, I don't know what you could have devised,
Right.
to be like I'm different without throwing him under the bus.
Because she got specifically asked, which was something that got played on repeat, that was just like, what would you have done different
Yeah.
from Joe Biden,
Yeah.
if you were president? And she was just kind of like, I don't know, I can't think of anything. I would have just done everything exactly the same. And people were like, well,
Yeah.
that's not cool.
People
Yeah,
did not
people
like
going
that
for that.
answer.
Yeah.
No.
So
Yeah.
tough position to be in, but you
Super
got to have
tough.
something.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah. So we all kind of agree then that it was the Democrats that lost.
Yeah.
And now we're in this shit show for indefinitely. There's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to be happening.
Next 4 years.
Not just the next 4 years, though. I mean, we're looking at the Supreme Court is going to be even more conservative now for a lot longer period of time.
Sure.
And that's really, really scary. So,
Yeah.
there's going to be a lot of effects from this one election that are going to be long-lasting effects for our country.
Yeah. Hopefully people start getting into local elections because
Yeah.
as a place that is United States,
Right.
there's pros and cons to our country being a bunch of little countries.
Yeah.
And one of the pros is you can deflect some things from your federal government
Yeah.
by voting for people at the state level.
Right. Yeah, and we touched on this on one pod. I can't remember how long ago it was, but at least a month ago or so, when we talked a little bit about Jill Stein and like the Green Party.
Yeah.
And I'm in full support of there being more than two parties.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
know? And my main point about the whole Jill Stein thing was just that I think that the Green Party needs to take the time and effort to build itself up in between the presidential elections and not
Yeah.
just show out and try to do things, every 4 years when it comes time to run for president. Like, you got to build up the party by getting people in the Green Party elected to, local government and Congress and Senate, and like make it a viable party before you just try to jump in and be like, no, we're actually going to be better at, the presidency and let's just go straight to that. It's just not. It doesn't seem like it works. It hasn't worked so far, right? So
Correct.
Oh, haven't seen it.
Correct.
but I think that we definitely need to break up the two-party system in the long run because it's not working.
Facts.
Yeah. Well,
Anyways,
let's bring it back.
On
Yeah,
a
let's-
completely different note, going from that, let's talk about tortillas.
Colorado.
You see those tortillas being thrown on the field in Texas Tech versus Colorado?
Oh, I thought that was going to be like a shot in my direction. 'Cause I'm
Oh, here we go.
Crazy.
Whoa. Shots fired. Coming at you, Tyler.
It's okay.
That's
They're
crazy.
just piggybacking off the Trump talking to that. Jesus.
You got the Budweiser
I was
shirt
in a
on.
sensitive mood. My bad. My bad.
Good Lord.
All right, what happened with the tortillas?
Apparently that's a thing at Texas Tech, which I didn't know. They just throw
I didn't
them
know
on the
that
field
either.
for like the whole first quarter.
Okay.
Just the fans can just launch tortillas.
And so
onto
they
the
actually
playing
make
field.
it onto the field, though?
Absolutely.
Is there like a crew that has to run around and pick up tortillas?
Definitely. And I think
Okay.
I even saw some of the players picking them up. Travis Hunter picked one up.
He
Just,
like
put
tucked
it-
one away.
Yeah, he,
Are
like,
they
tucked it
balling
into
them
his
up
pants.
or are they frisbeeing them?
They're frisbeeing.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's way better. Get a better range, I feel like.
I'm
right?
thinking tortillas and matzah are just so good for yeah. They fly, man.
Hey,
What
true.
school does matzah?
Huh?
What school does matzah?
Yeah, what school would that be?
Yeah. Please answer.
Come on.
Here we go.
There's not a school that
They don't have a football team.
My first thing was going to be BYU. And I was like, no, that's
not the right thing.
That's the wrong.
That's
They
the wrong.
wouldn't.
That's the wrong group.
Yeah, that's the Mormons.
Colorado looks pretty good though.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
They got down early though. It was down 13-0 to start the game.
Yeah, slow start for them.
Yeah, then won like 17
What was the
unanswered.
final score?
41-27, I think.
Something like that, yeah. We had the other what's the defensive player Sanders' son? What's his name?
Oh, Shiloh. Shiloh.
Shiloh,
Yeah, he got
yeah.
a fumble for a touchdown.
He got a fumble for a touchdown to kind of ice the game and hit
Yeah.
his dad's signature.
Yeah, that
celly.
shit was clean.
That
In
was.
That shit was clean.
shoes,
In his shoes.
Yeah.
rocking 21 Sanders.
Come on.
Yeah. That shit was clean.
He tackles a little bit better, but he ain't covering nobody like that.
He tackles a little bit better than Dion.
Yeah,
I'm
but
glad
he
you gave him-
can't cover
I'm glad
nobody.
you gave him something.
Hey, man.
Hey,
can't cover?
all I'm saying is I saw the look. I saw Sanders. All right. I saw 21.
You was reminiscing?
I saw the shoes. I said, woo. Bronny could never.
Oh, wow, that's a shot. That's a shot.
That is a shot.
That's a low blow.
Right there.
That's a low blow.
So what happened after the celebration?
Yeah, so like after the game, I don't know if anybody's seen it during the game, but like after the game, there was a video that was on Twitter and on X and whatnot, and the ball boy tried to take the ball
Yeah.
from Shiloh.
Yeah.
It was a Texas Tech ball boy, which somebody said like that's their job to get the football back
'Cause it's
But
their
he-
footballs?
Yeah, but he tried to like snatch out his hand.
But was it the game ball?
It was
the one
the game. It was the ball that he scored
just
on the
scored
fumble.
touchdown with.
But don't
Like
they-
this ain't the NFL though. They ain't got that many balls, but like still,
Yeah.
like he tried to snatch out his hand, and then it was family business after that.
Yeah.
What happened?
Shador jumped in. The older
beat him
brother
down?
jumped.
They beat him down?
Nah, he like chest to chest. to
Ball
him.
boy's ass.
Wait, the older Sanders brother?
Yeah, the older brother like like two hands shoved him.
What was
Yeah.
he doing?
He was just right there.
Why?
I don't. He'd be on the. He with
Yeah.
the camera.
Yeah, he's the
but
one
he didn't have the
running
camera
around
this
that
time though. He didn't have the camera this time. He was on go. He was on go.
He's just there?
He was a crash out. He was the crash out. Like this crash out.
That's crazy.
He said the older one might be the crash out. Oh shit.
What do we think about Colorado's shot in the college playoff? We think they got a chance?
Man, if they win out, they'll play in the Big 12 championship.
If they win out?
Yeah, they
How many
win
more
out.
games is that? 4?
I think so.
That's tough. That's a lot of games.
Wait, what's the record now?
I think I got 2
They
losses.
got 2 losses.
Yeah.
Five
Seven-
and 2.
7-2?
7-2, yeah.
7-2. 7-2. Sorry, 7-2.
Oh, damn. That's what's up.
Yeah, after what they looked like last year to be
Yeah.
in this position,
This is like the reverse.
this is what everybody thought it was going to be like year one though.
No, they.
That was like the unrealistic
You're right.
expectations.
After they came out, because they came out hot last year, and then it was just. Pew.
Yeah, it just went downhill.
Yeah.
They said Young Thug going to be at one of the home games coming up.
All right.
I'm just saying that's what they said.
I believe it.
In Dion Sweet or what?
Nah, Jesus.
I believe it.
Nothing.
No, I'm like, I mean, he's
Nah, he
getting
gonna be on the
hook.
field level
Free
with
ticket.
other celebrities.
Oh, okay.
On the field level.
Do the
But-
Cowboys tank the rest of their season and go after Shador?
They're talking
If
about.
so,
I mean,
what does that mean for Dak Prescott?
but they're even talking about like if they do tank for number 1 pick, possibly Dion being the head coach of the Cowboys. What we got on that? Father son duo take it to the NFL? That shit working?
Is it working?
Oh,
I don't know.
they might do
No,
that.
it's not working. But I could see how they would love to alleviate some of that money off Dak.
Absolutely.
'Cause, we've seen that as a winning formula. Get you a quarterback on a cheap deal.
Yeah.
And build a team around him. It's hard when $60 million of your payroll is just wrapped up in a QB.
Do you think they getting the celebrities to be Cowboys fans like they do at Colorado?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
That
Deion
shit might
shows
be
up.
jumping. That shit might be jumping.
If Deion shows
Would you
up-
get a Cowboys jersey then?
No, hell no.
Would you get a Cowboys jersey?
No.
No. That's the thing. I feel like Cowboys have like a lot of hate built up against them, so that would be a lot harder for them to.
Is it increasing with Deion there or is it decreasing?
The hate.
Because people hate Deion Sanders already. So like, is him being with the Cowboys like the head coach of the Cowboys? Like he getting more hate or he getting less hate?
Nah, probably less.
Or is it
I think
same?
he's probably getting more of both. He's getting more hate. He's getting more love.
Yeah.
He goes to Cowboys. It's just higher profile. Absolutely.
do
They're
you
talking
think?
about him every morning on every TV show.
Yeah, what do you think Jerry Jones thinks about that shit though?
Who knows what he's ever thinking?
I don't. I facts. I never know what that
Old
man
ass
is
dude.
thinking.
Old ass dude.
Old ass dude.
Every time he gets in contract negotiations, he'd be like, "Hold out, hold out, hold out."
Yeah.
All right, I paid him what I was gonna originally pay him, but I spent 12 weeks pissing him off. And I'm like, "Dog, what? What was that?"
That sounds like a lot of people's bosses.
I mean, I don't know if people do it like that. That shit's crazy to me.
Yeah.
All right, or what about Oregon's quarterback, Dylan Gabriel?
Balling out.
Hey, this might be the year Oregon does it.
Yeah.
Oregon's looking
This might
kinda
be the
nice
year.
this
They're
ready?
year.
Man, they've been smacking people too.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Hasn't
think I got the
been
list
close.
right here.
Just broke a record too.
Yeah,
Right?
what
Yeah,
was that record?
yeah, because he was at UCF for 3 years. He was at Oklahoma last year, and then this is his first year at Oregon.
What?
Wait, he played that many years already?
Yeah, it's his fifth year.
Come on, Mike.
Let's go.
Come on.
Christian still got 2 years of eligibility.
The transfer portal's nice now. You don't got to
That
sit
is
out a year.
Hey, if I did go to school, I'm going to SEC school.
Alright.
I've seen the atmosphere.
Mike, you forgot. This is 2024.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we still got a class of kids who got COVID years. We got a lot of 7th years playing football right now.
Okay. Is that a big part of it, the COVID year?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
you can
people
still
get-
be there if you got hurt
Okay.
during COVID year.
You
when
got a
that-
redshirt year, and
Yeah.
then you get your COVID year. And if you got injured, that's 3 years to tack on to your 4 years.
Okay.
But yeah, Phil Knight, they got the unlimited NIL.
Yeah, he really did open the bag. He was like, I am old.
It's time for me to get one.
Bag is open.
Oh yeah, if they play a national championship and win it,
Oh, yeah.
they going crazy. Nike's going
Everybody's
crazy.
going
Nike, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, they've been
Everybody's
smacking
going
people though.
But
35-0.
what was his record that he broke?
Passing
yards?
passing touchdowns.
Passing touchdowns?
Yeah, passing
for,
touchdowns.
career?
Yep.
Did he break?
Ooh, that's
Oh.
trivia right there.
Yeah.
I don't know who held the record before.
Oh, I was thinking it was the Prosser Tosser.
Hawaii's quarterback.
Who?
BYU? What's his
BYU?
name?
Hawaii's old quarterback.
Yeah,
Hawaii's
Case
open.
Keenum.
Oh,
I was thinking it was going to be,
Keenum.
what's his name? What is his name? Dude who played at Boise State, not BYU.
Boise State.
And then he was the OC for the Cowboys.
No, that
Kellen
was-
Moore?
Oh,
Kellen Moore. That's who I was
yeah.
thinking it was going to be. Because he had the record for a minute.
Kellen Moore did sling it back then.
But then it was just everybody who ran that offense over and over.
Yeah, they just plug and play.
Basically anybody who played for Mike Leach for 4 years or played for Hawaii for 4 years.
That's all Mike Leach was good for. At Wazoo.
Oh, R.I.P.
Getting
dude.
stats.
Jeez.
Getting stats.
Spitting on his grave right now.
I did watch a quarterback throw 800 yards in a loss.
I also seen them go
Throw
up. I also
for
seen them go
800.
up 35 points in the second half and lose. So
Hey, whatever, bro.
I'll never root for them ever again. They fucked the parlay up.
That's what's up, though. I'm happy for Oregon to see because they like to show up in the Natty and
Yeah.
Yeah,
not
they
just
gotta
lose,
show
but
up,
look
yo.
like they're not supposed to be there.
Yeah, but I think this year's a little different. I think they got the horses to do it this year.
And it's not Hawaii, it's Houston's case.
Yeah.
Oh, Houston, Case Keenum. Case Keenum?
Yeah, Case Keenum. Yeah, he
For
went to Houston.
Well, a dude from Hawaii did have it, but I think then Kellen Moore broke that. But a dude from Houston, that's
Wasn't Kellen Moore left-handed too?
Yep.
Because the dude,
Pretty sure.
the quarterback for Oregon, he's left-handed.
okay. Well,
Well, yeah. Transitioning from Oregon to UW. Did anybody watch that game yesterday on Saturday?
I did not.
I did.
Yo, that was varsity football versus JV football, respectfully.
little bro struggling.
Yeah, that was a
Man,
tough
they was
watch.
getting 5 yards a pop whenever they wanted to run the ball. They was like, I guess we'll pass it this time. Little 10.
Who they play?
Penn State.
Penn State.
Oh, damn.
I don't even think the punter got on the field.
Whiteout game.
You say the punter
Penn
didn't get on the
State.
I
field?
don't think he got on the field.
Damn, that's tough.
There was no resistance.
No, what was that? The fourth quarter that drive Penn State had. It took like 8.5 minutes, and then they scored.
Yeah, they had
the ball like the
tight
whole
end.
time.
I don't know his name, but he is nasty.
For Penn State?
Yeah, he was jumping over them, moving people out the way.
Not backwards, though.
He was playing. No, not bad.
Yeah, he could have did that shit the way he was.
He's
The way
6'7".
UW looked
We
like.
calling that the Penn State special now?
Yeah, they named it after like the play is called like after like a cycling teacher or something like that. They called like the like jump play.
Oh, there's a play where you're supposed to jump?
Yeah, like he literally like he's 6'7", and it's like what do they call it? It's like the wildcat. He just catches it and he just jabs right and then jumps over the line.
Oh, damn.
He's like a former basketball
That
player.
just sounds like 90s football to me.
But yeah,
I feel like running backs used to do that all the time.
What was the?
now he's a tight end.
I know, I got you.
What was the final score? Like 30.
Man, they didn't cover an 18-point spread for my parlay, so
They didn't cover
So that's all that mattered
There
to
was
you?
an 18-point spread?
I placed the 18-point spread, and I was like, oh yeah, this is covering.
18 points they didn't
Yeah,
cover?
they did not.
No, they did not.
No.
No, they did not
How much
cover
you
the
put on
18.
that?
Hey, you're checking my pockets. You're in my pockets.
You brought it up. You brought it up.
Hey man, I was very angry at my alumni. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
That's why we didn't see you.
They was acting.
That's why we didn't see you Saturday.
Yeah, I was a little disappointed. I'm
That's
not gonna
crazy.
lie.
That is
They was
crazy.
over there acting scary. They wasn't trying to tackle nobody.
So it's a wrap? They're getting ready for next year?
For UW, for sure.
Hey, it might be rough for next couple years.
They're tanking
that?
for Cooper Flag?
Hey.
That's all right. That's what they get for making this switch. This switch was crazy.
Yeah, this is the Big Ten wasn't set up for everybody to be successful.
Yeah.
College football wasn't set up for people to be flying across the country like
Yeah.
the Mariners.
They could have played that
brutal
game
schedule.
anywhere on Saturday. It didn't
They would
matter.
have got rocked. Huh?
There's definitely a lot worse being at Penn State.
Tyler was watching. He'll tell you he was with the homie watching.
Have you guys
it.
heard?
Yeah.
Have you heard how hard it is to get to Penn State?
Yeah, you gotta like.
Yeah.
Because
There's
not-
you
you
have to
can't even
you
like
have to
fly
land.
close to where like the school
Yeah.
is.
Well, you can, but in a plane coming from Washington, because we're so far away,
Yeah.
they don't have a runway big enough
For that big of a
planes
plane.
that make that long a distance.
hell
So close schools can fly straight in there because they can just fly smaller planes. It's these schools who come from way far away that have to land and then drive 3 hours.
Yeah.
That's an excuse.
That's
Sounds awful.
That's an excuse.
That's real life. What do you mean?
Fuck that.
So what is it that's keeping UW from being successful in the Big Ten?
It's really the interior. Like if you were watching that game, like Ty, you're gonna attest for this. Like there was no. Like they were literally getting pushed back at least 2 yards.
Oh, so it's the
Everybody.
line.
Yeah, it's just the interior. Like if you looked at the two schools,
Yeah.
when they lined up, you're like, oh, like there's a huge size difference. Like this
They don't
is
got the
different
bodies.
football for sure.
Oh, they got
Really?
those defensive linemen that are the same size as our offensive linemen?
They have NFL pros, pretty much.
They don't got the bodies.
So
at UW.
they just are better for recruiting at this point already because they're established.
Yeah, and they can. You got to think too in like the Midwest. Like if you're Penn State,
Yeah.
Ohio State, like you can recruit anywhere. You can get West Coast, you can get East Coast, you can even get some players who don't go to the SEC.
Yeah.
But like for UW, like we all the way on the West Coast, so like
It's a
it's gonna be
different-
hard for them to get players from the South because they're
football's
gonna go
just
to
not
SEC.
ingrained in our culture the same
Yeah,
way.
it's just gonna be one of those things where like I don't know, it's gonna be hard for. I think even for basketball too.
It is going to be hard, but it's been hard. That's not new. It's also transition year.
Yeah,
Coach just left. That's kind of hard.
yeah, transition.
There's a
year.
lot of moving parts to happen at once. Transition and coaching, moving conferences, all that. That's a lot.
But it's interesting to see, like, out of all the teams who, finished in the top 25 last year, they not one of them. They played in the national championship last year, you guys.
Yeah.
They didn't.
And
The
yeah,
school did. That team did not.
yeah. Watching that game,
Good
you'd be like,
point.
"Ain't no way."
But it's true. Some left to the league. Some left schools. Some followed to Alabama.
Yeah.
That's not the same shit.
So we're gonna get it together right next year.
Nah, because you got to think too. Like, if you're a kid and you're like, okay, like I can't go to Ohio State, I can't go to Penn State. Are you going to USC over UW?
Yeah.
You going to
Yeah.
Southern California?
Yeah.
So like, it's just going to be one of those things. Like, it's
Okay.
going
How
to be
about this?
interesting.
This is a more important question. Are we gonna win the Apple Cup next year?
I hope so. We better.
Come on,
We
man. I was
better.
counting on you to say yes for sure, bro.
Man, we better. We're 0-1 right now. I know. Okay, we can't say that. It was a guarantee before this year, but now.
That was a trick question. I'm just fucking
Respectfully.
Let's move to the real question.
Yeah.
Who's having a better season at quarterback this year? John Mateer at WSU or Patrick Mahomes?
Yo, Patrick Mahomes been struggling. But
Yeah,
hey,
they keep fucking winning.
So
but
John-
Kansas City
annoying.
keeps winning though.
It's so annoying.
John Mateer, next year's MVP?
Here you go.
I'm just playing. He's not eligible.
That's crazy. That's some wazoo shit right there.
He's not
take this
eligible
shit
for the
back to
NFL for
Pullman.
2 more years.
There might be something to all these rumors you see on X, these conspiracy theories that Taylor Swift might really be a witch since they keep winning the way they do in Kansas City.
Yeah, like come on, yo.
Could
Like
be something to this. Call me crazy.
Damn.
divisional rival, and they get a block field goal to win the game.
Somebody gonna show the pan out where right before they block that kick,
Yep.
Taylor Swift just wiggled her nose left and right on some Bewitched.
Yep.
Some tinkle tinkle.
I'm telling you,
They blocked
something's
it.
not adding up.
Bro, they blocked a
not adding up.
35-yarder.
Yeah, that was a gimme.
That's
it was
a
a
chip
gimme,
shot.
you guys.
If you don't know how easy a 35-yarder is,
Oh fuck.
check my Instagram.
Fuck. I knew this was coming. The thing is, Phil, yeah, he makes 35. He made 35. But if he was consistently
Yeah.
making 35, 40, maybe 50, he wouldn't be sitting here with us.
Yes, I would, Christian. Consistently making 50 don't get you to the NFL no more. They kicking.
Yeah, they kick-
they,
No,
they
that's
lining up for
football.
That is
63s.
crazy though. Yeah, like we were just talking about, me and Tyler were just talking about like 58 is like, yo, you got to make 58s now.
Yeah, they literally line it up. They're like, hey, let's just get it almost to the 50, and then we'll try one for half. And it's like, yo, what?
Yeah.
Y'all just regularly lining up for 63s.
That's the best thing about the Cowboys though. They got the best kicker in the NFL.
That's just like the standard now?
Yeah, we took a jump this year, and like I feel like no one knows
It
why.
was the kicker from Dallas though. He kicks like 64s.
I'm aware.
And he be hitting back net though. It's not like some creeper.
Yeah.
Like he's just getting over like the post.
Yeah.
Like his shit hitting back net. Easy.
Speaking of quarterbacks, though, what about Russell Wilson, man? Comeback year? Anybody else sus for Russ?
Yeah.
We getting sus for Russ out here? If I'm a
Russ.
Pittsburgh fan, I'm sus for Russ right now.
Hey Tyler, is it like the Mariners curse where the player leaves the hometown team and they get better?
I don't know, because he didn't do anything in Denver.
He didn't do anything in Denver, but hey,
Hey, they got Mike Williams there now for him to throw to. Caught a touchdown last night. Pickens has been getting off like
yo,
crazy
why'd they
with
put
him
on
there.
Twitter? They said Mike Williams had the same amount of points as the Jets, who he previously played for. Jesus, that's an all-time low.
The Jets are dumpster fire.
Yeah,
are.
they're trash.
Hey,
How
but
you
Russ
guys
is
feel? How you guys
3-0.
feel about Russ?
Hey, man, he's 3-0
How do you feel about him as a person, though?
as a. Well, he's a cornball.
He's a cornball.
He's a cornball, but that's fine.
But every team need a good cornball though.
I'm happy for
Team
that.
morale. Good for team morale.
I'm happy for him.
But it's not just him as a cornball. It's his whole situation. Like after they won last night, Sierra and little baby Future are like doing a little like dance, celebrating the fact that the Steelers won.
Yeah.
He can't do anything about that.
To be clear, Baby Future is not a baby anymore.
No,
he's like 10,
Yeah, he's
12.
like 10.
But I mean, like he can't be just called Future, right?
I mean, that's his name, right?
I call him other niggas playing football with your son.
Whoa! Hey, that's Mr. Unlimited.
Because Jay-Z threw that shot for no reason.
Yeah. And we know who he was hitting with that one.
Nah, don't put that. Yeah, well, why did you throw that in there?
Yeah,
God
man.
damn, Jay.
Wild.
But I mean, yeah, it's like it's Russ, but they was already winning before that though. Like they
were-
already had a good team, but
No,
like
they were doing well with
Justin Fields.
Yeah, they were. But Russ is clearly like an
He-
athletic step down, but like a quarterback.
Yeah, because he can throw the ball
step
downfield.
up.
Justin Fields being scared to throw the ball downfield.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're throwing the ball way more. They're scoring more points too.
The AFC interesting. So we got Pittsburgh, we got Kansas City, we got Buffalo, we got Baltimore.
Yo, Kansas City not for real though.
Yeah, they're like
don't know
their
what
way
they
they're winning.
7-2 or 6-3.
The way they're winning, and they're like 9-0.
They're 9-0, Phil.
But yesterday was crazy.
Yeah, like, but their 9-0 is like one of those like they're using all their luck too early. Like you got to save the luck for the end of the season. Like they're using all their like good mojo early.
As the old saying goes, they don't ask how, they just ask how many. You feel me?
What the fuck does that mean,
I
Kobe
don't
Bryant?
know. That's what I'm wondering. What does that mean?
Hey, as far as wins, they don't ask how many. They don't ask how, they just ask how many.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
They don't ask how you win.
I got you.
Well, they do play at Buffalo this Sunday, so they got a real test.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's the matchup they all love.
I know.
And Josh Allen really be like toe to toe for him. He just can't get the dub. He really be matching him game for game.
You know who you sound like? You sound like Dame when he talk about Steph. Not like we really do the same stuff.
Nah, this ain't the same comparison. This ain't the same comparison.
This is exactly the same.
Steph Curry's different. Steph Curry.
So is Mahomes. He is Steph Curry.
Nah, but Josh Allen, like
Fine, Steph Curry.
he toe to toe, like he doing the same thing, but he's not doing like the exact same
Fine,
thing.
he's Kyrie.
Hey, speaking
He's
of
Kyrie to Steph.
Yes, that is a perfect analogy. That's a great analogy.
Speaking of though, Kyrie, 17 for 22.
Hey, what can I say? Poor man Steph Curry, baby.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Oh wow.
That's nuts. I don't know. I ain't gonna agree on that one.
Crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah, 43 points.
Yeah.
You just take Steph's stats. You bump the handles up a little bit. You bump the three down.
A little bit, just a
you
little.
You send the durability to the basement. You got Kyrie.
To the basement.
The basement is.
Where's the lie?
nuts. I don't think Robel gonna agree. You know, he's a huge Kyrie
The
fan.
silence is deafening.
Yeah,
Hey man,
he probably over there kicking his feet, throwing shit.
Every player has their strengths, Phil. Come on.
But at the same time, though, like
No, Kyrie went crazy yesterday.
yeah, he made 10 consecutive shots. Like
He went crazy.
and not like 10 consecutive. Like, hey, you open knockdown. Like he hit a 10 consecutive
No, 'cause that's
shots.
not his job. Is not. That's Clay's job. Open shots. Kyrie's job is so Luka
Street ball and
can
one
rest
hot
his out of
sauce.
shape ass. Yeah, he got to do crazy stuff. He got to work. His level of difficulty for shots is top tier.
But yeah, like his difficulty is like 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. But he's like for him, it's like really like a 3 out of 10.
No, for sure. He's one of those that be making defenders smile. You're like, bro, he just cooked you. Why are you smiling? They're like, 'cause what the fuck was I supposed to do?
Yeah, when you guard him, you're like, man, that was good defense.
Yeah.
I got a hand up.
Congratulate us.
Nah, he's got 35 already. Like, that's not good defense.
He got to lead the NBA in defenders yelling, "That's a bad shot!" After it goes in.
But yeah, can you explain to the people like 22 shots is hard as fuck to do,
The way he does it too.
and you got to be like you got to be in good ass shape.
You got to be in great shape. You got to be in great shape to finish because he has to finish at the rim at his age, at his height. He can't get to the rim and then his legs like, we a little tired.
Yeah,
it's
like-
not gonna work.
Yeah, you got to be at top tier shape, and you got to.
How old is he now?
32, 33, 32. And they won?
No, they took the L. They took the L to Jokic.
Oh,
Yeah,
crazy.
speaking of top tier shape,
Hey, Mr. Triple Double,
Mr. Triple Double, man, with the physique of a god.
Going crazy.
going crazy.
What do you have? 30, 34,
30
18, 15?
37, 18, 15.
37, 18, 15?
Tell us what you said off camera earlier. He be doing what to his stats?
Oh, no,
He be doing what to his stats?
Oh, his game got a little Angel Reese.
Can you explain that for the people what that means?
A lot of time he get up 3 shots and the outcome is 2 points, 2 rebounds.
So he's out here throwing the ball to the basket underneath, getting it wedged and just let it fall right
Yo,
back to
but
him.
when I watch him shoot, I'm like, you are actively conserving energy because you're just like, yo, if this don't go in, I got it. Like, I'm not tripping like that. He don't got it. And then he just grabbed the rebound and put it back up. I'm like, God damn, bro.
He just
But
knows
the
he's
thing
getting
is,
that
he's
board no
also-
matter what.
It looks like it.
Yeah, but he also getting like 15 assists. It's not like usually when people get like 37, you're like, damn, this motherfucker wasn't passing. Like, he had 15 assists.
Nah, but he was
hitting
working.
the open guy.
He was working because he was he was zigzagging through people yesterday, throwing dimes. Oh, you missed that shot? I got you. Like, it was crazy.
Yeah, he still be ducking. No. Is it Joel Embiid be ducking him?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
Joel-
is not the duck. Joel Embiid
Joel
is the
Embiid be
duck,
ducking him.
which is crazy.
Which is crazy.
Because everybody wants Joel Embiid to be the better of the two so bad,
It's like a balance. We need balance.
but it's not even close.
Has Embiid even played basketball this season yet?
No, actually,
No, he's practicing a
we've
little bit.
Man, we shot like 3 podcasts. He still didn't play.
no, he really hasn't played basketball.
Yo, like the 76ers really might not make the playoffs this year, you guys.
Yeah, he's waiting for the right time.
Nah, they'll make the playoffs.
Maxey's out right now too.
He's not that strong.
That rookie from Duke's doing really well though.
Oh yeah, he's solid.
He's nice.
You
Yeah.
gonna paint your nails next?
He's 50. Don't tempt me.
What do you have? He have 27? the
Nails
other
done
night?
by my trigger finger itchy. Blah. Shout out Drizzy, 6 God.
Crazy.
Hey yo,
I'm nice with it off the dome.
All right.
that's your guy. That's really your guy.
that's
Because
definitely
that's
his
crazy.
guy.
That was off the dome.
That's off the dome.
I hope you guys know that was not rehearsed.
Oh, Tyler
at all.
got those on lock, ready.
Like it's like the buttons right there. He just pushing it and just he's like the karaoke machine.
A random Drake bar.
Random
Yeah.
break bar.
All right, we got Thanksgiving coming up, y'all. What's the spread looking like for you guys in your household?
I'm all about the sides.
Yeah.
Mac and cheese with the yams.
Why are you all about the sides, Christian?
I'm not huge on turkey like that.
Why not?
Why not?
I don't know. It should be dry sometimes.
Because it's garbage.
Oh yeah. I eat.
Phil, you hate turkey.
Wait, what?
Turkey's garbage.
Did we talk about this last year?
No, Phil really like. See, me and Phil be at the desk, so like we have these conversations.
Turkey is garbage.
Phil hates turkey.
Turkey is bottom tier.
Why are you so against turkey, Phil?
Okay, well, from a just taste perspective, it's garbage. From a science perspective, no one has an oven big enough to cook turkey. That's why there's not enough air circulating to keep that shit not dry.
Yeah. Good point.
Phil is a cook.
And ain't nobody spatchcocking their turkey.
Whatever that means.
Whatever. Yeah. Can you explain to us what that means?
Speech.
You got to break it in half, pull the backbone out. No Usher.
Oh wow. See, this is why we can't go to the Usher concert with zombies. Because that's a crazy line.
That is a crazy line. So, do you eat turkey at all, or you just pass it up?
Like, do you fold like when somebody puts the turkey on your plate?
It's crazy because
Like,
this
do you
is
fold
like
it up?
this is like year 37 of having Thanksgiving, and every year I eat turkey
Okay.
and I'm mad.
So, but are you going for the white meat or the dark meat?
I mean, now that I'm an adult, I get to partake.
This is a real question.
I get
I'm
to
not-
partake in the dark meat, but growing up, I didn't get to.
Oh, that was gone too. That was a hot commodity.
Yeah, as a kid, you got to wait to eat, and all the adults took it all.
Okay.
We used to cook
The dark
Yo.
meat's always a hot commodity.
when I don't remember how old I was,
Pause.
but it was the Thanksgiving that Tiger Woods' wife tried to kill him.
Okay.
That Thanksgiving, my uncle had gotten 2 turkeys because he was like, our family don't need 2, but nobody eats the white meat. And I took a picture of one of my turkeys and I was like, hey man, this is what our turkeys look like at Thanksgiving. And my homie who's white, he was like, bro, ours look the opposite. We could just trade turkeys between families.
That
Because
is-
his turkeys, it was 2 turkeys, just all dark meat. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
So,
I know.
what do you do
know
the
the thing.
alternative for turkey? Like, what do you like to have?
Ham.
I was gonna say.
ham for sure.
Yeah. How much better is ham than turkey, especially on Thanksgiving?
Ham is so much better.
Way better.
I don't know. I like turkey. I'm a traditionalist, I guess. But I do. But it has to be cooked well. I mean,
Yeah.
I only dark meat, and it has to be juicy. I don't want no dry shit.
The only good cooked
that shit
turkey
out
I've
here.
ever had is from Pecos. Shout out to West Seattle.
I don't even know what that is.
Pecos barbecue.
Okay.
Their turkey is fire.
Okay.
They do smoked turkey every year in November.
I do fuck with ham though.
Ham's
What
good.
else? What else are the top?
Top sides?
Top sides and accoutrement to go along with the
Mac and cheese,
Mac
number
and
one.
cheese, yeah,
Mac
for
and
sure, gotta be
cheese.
up there. But
Please, if you invite me over to your Thanksgiving, please don't fuck the mac and cheese up.
no, it's got to make a certain sound when you.
Actually, since we're on the
wanna hear
subject of mac and
stir it up?
cheese,
Yeah.
what's the best noodle for mac and cheese?
I mean, honestly, I'm cool with just like regular elbow.
elbows? Yeah.
You don't got to go
Elbows?
crazy.
I'm
What do
fucking
you
with I like the shells. I
Oh,
like the shells.
I don't know.
Oh, are
Like
you
not
talk-
from a
what kind of-
box? You want
yeah,
shells and
that's what
like
I'm saying.
homemade mac and cheese?
Yeah.
He want Velveeta.
That's
Wait,
what I'm
what
saying.
size
Like,
shells?
Velveeta mac and cheese.
Like the bigger shells.
Hold on.
Well,
hold
there's
on.
3 different size shells. There's like the thumbnail size shells. There's these, and then there's the
big
No,
ones.
no,
stuffed
like the
shells.
medium, the medium.
middle one.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah,
that's not
that's my jam.
Interesting.
I don't know
do
if I
like-
want my I don't want my noodle for mac and cheese.
That's like my
necessarily to be a
request
cup.
though. Like that's like if I'll eat the elbows. I guess somebody else cook it, but like for me, I like the shells.
Are we talking about macaroni and cheese with real cheese or?
Yeah, like homemade.
I know the
Okay.
fact that he keeps saying shells
Yeah, I'm
is
like,
sending
what are
me
we talking
immediately
about
to
here?
that purple box
Yeah.
from
No,
PCC.
like homemade.
Okay.
Purple box with the bunnies.
What is that? The Annie? The Annie?
Yeah, that's the Annie's, man.
What is that? The Annie's? Hold on, whoa! Don't start that shit because you guys have kids, so you guys both knew what the fuck it was. Don't act like you guys don't eat it either.
They don't eat it on Thanksgiving.
No, I don't eat on Thanksgiving, but like
That's forbidden.
you guys be going home.
Christian
After
like
you at the gym
I
and
prefer
having some
mac and
Annie's
cheese that
fucking mac
is-
and cheese.
I like the shells.
don't fuck with it.
Christian, you also prefer the white cheddar, huh?
No.
Oh yeah, well that sounded like.
No, the white cheddar would be a little dry. Be a little dry.
Yeah, right.
What about stuffing?
I'm cool on it. It's just like of my top 3 carbs.
Yeah.
Once I already have the mac and cheese and the mashed potatoes, it's just like they're in the way of stuffing.
Between stuffing and dressing, Phil.
I don't know. Culture.
Skin color?
Great answer.
Like
It's the same thing, right?
It's not the same thing.
What's the difference?
When I hear fucking stuffing, I think stuffed top.
Think what? Stovetop.
I think some people think. I mean, I've actually talked to people who are like, "Well, stuffing, you actually need to stuff it in the turkey and then
Yeah.
take it out and eat it."
Right.
And I'm like, "Oh, usually dressing is just made on its own.
Oh,
Like that's its own
Okay.
pan."
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So Phil, do you cook something for Thanksgiving? Or are you like a
Well, this year, I'm doing prime rib for Thanksgiving.
prime rib? Okay. What about you, Tyler?
Nah, I'm not cooking.
Not cooking?
I'll show up with dessert.
Ooh, you're making dessert?
dessert?
No, I'll show up with dessert. Don't be good.
I just want to clarify.
So you're putting in no effort.
Hey, man, I go
No
to,
elbow grease.
I go to Costco, get one of those nice pumpkin pies,
There you go.
eat the whole thing.
What kind of whipped cream we talking about?
I don't put whipped cream on it, man.
Oh, come on.
just
No whipped cream on the apple pie.
Oh, an apple pie. Hey, that's a different ball game.
You no whipped cream on the pumpkin?
On the pumpkin.
I mean, on the
Nah,
pumpkin
man.
pie, my fault. On the pumpkin pie.
Nah, man, I just eat it like pizza.
That's sacrilegious.
Slice it up.
Sacrilegious is crazy.
What about you, Miguel?
What?
You cooking anything for Thanksgiving?
I'm not personally doing any cooking. No, that's not my thing.
Just show up and watch the games.
I'm very lucky. I come from. I go to 2 full Thanksgivings, and there are good cooks in both of those situations. Multiple good cooks. So, my family is definitely more of like traditional American type Thanksgiving food. We don't really do much Mexican stuff or anything like that. And then
Which
when
American?
what?
Which American?
Which American?
Yeah.
White American?
Okay. I just want to know.
Yes. I don't know.
I had my first white American Thanksgiving when I was like 27.
Okay.
And I was with my sister, which made it different. And we were both shocked.
Yeah. How different it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, damn, I thought 2 of the foods would be different. I didn't know 7 would be different.
They poured the cranberry out of the can on the fucking.
The what? Oh,
I
the
didn't
cranberry
see,
out the can.
I didn't see any cranberry out of the can. I was just like, oh, okay. This is what's on TV.
Yeah.
I mean, different TVs.
I like cranberry relish.
Okay.
Fuck with that? Cranberry sauce? Is
I don't
that
really like
sauce?
cranberry in general.
Oh, in general.
Yeah.
No. My mom and my sister
not-
do. My family does. I just don't really like
I'm
it.
cool off it.
I'm not a cranberry guy.
He said I'm cool off it.
Cool off it.
I never grew up eating cranberry sauce or anything out the can or none of that. But then
Yeah.
like somebody started bringing some at one point, and it's got like orange, other fruits. Like his Scotch face is like what? It's bomb. Trust me, it's bomb. It's bomb.
Yeah, it's like Christian don't like avocado toast.
He doesn't like avocado toast. He said he doesn't eat quote unquote food like that.
Okay, well that,
Yeah, I ain't fuck with the avocado toast.
that
Yeah,
sounds like a
what was
personal
it, Amber?
problem.
Brought in them a bunch of like nice ass avocado toast.
Yeah.
Oh, from
That had like
Metropolitan
the
Market.
the reddish. The radishes cut up on it. Had
No.
it looked like it had sprouts
Yeah, that's
on
fire.
it. It looked
It's like
fire.
Amish butter.
It was too healthy or what?
I got here and one was just chilling, and
That just ain't in my palate.
Christian said that I don't really eat that.
Avocados? You don't like avocados?
No.
Oh, well.
But then, not 3 hours later, did Ryan show up? Shout out to Nine Pies with some pizzas.
And everybody ate the shit. Don't try to put this shit on
And
me. Everybody had
Christian
some of the,
was in that pizza.
Yeah, this is where the narrative starts getting.
Before the boxes were sat down.
That's not true at all. That's not true. Phil,
kind of
we were
healthy-
sitting next to each other. We both had some at the same time.
I also would have eaten avocado toast. I'm just saying.
What kind of healthy foods do you like?
A lot of stuff. Just start naming stuff.
Yo, this legitimately sounds like the interview with Anthony Edwards
Start naming
on Starting
stuff.
Five.
I don't know.
I'm gonna start calling you Ant-Man.
You like
are
seafood?
Ant-Man. You are
Yeah, I love seafood.
Okay.
Fucking
Cucumber salad.
scallops,
Yeah.
calamari,
Kale, you like kale?
Calamari, hella.
kale.
No, you don't like kale.
Cool out the kale.
Cool.
Yeah, I eat a lot of food, you guys. It's just
Quinoa?
like there's
You like
certain things.
quinoa?
Nah, I'm cool.
I don't like quinoa either.
Hey, Christian, I got a question. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep piling on.
Go ahead and ask the question. Go ahead. Since nobody knows, since you
A couple years ago, when you went to Homer,
to Homer.
The restaurant Homer.
what did you like on their menu?
Oh, I don't even remember. That was so long ago.
Well, luckily Phil does remember.
I'm more laughing not at the menu part, but the
Christian was so mad. He was like, it's just a bunch of weird stuff. There wasn't nothing
there was
normal.
nothing. Yeah, it was like especially the vibes was off that night too. That was just a bad night. That's why I'm more
What did he have?
laughing.
What did he have?
What do they have?
No, what did he have?
I don't know what he had. He
They
just
be
said they
having,
got
like,
normal stuff.
Don't they have like the jam with the crackers? Forgot what that shit's called though.
Feed the jam with the crackers.
Yeah, don't they, I forgot what it's called.
What, like fig jam or something?
Like
Jam with the crackers is crazy. What is
hummus. Yeah, that's you know what it's called. Hummus.
That is amazing. The hummus.
You had no idea. Hummus and jam are two different things.
Oh my god. Yo, that is an amazing place
He
to wrap
said
up the
hummus
pod.
is just chickpea jam.
Yeah.
It's not going to get any better than that. That's it. All right, for the Two Truths podcast, myself, Miguel Rockwell, Christian, Tyler, Phil, we out. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week.
Get some
Peace.
chickpea
Yeah.
jams.